And three, two, one. Welcome back. This is Aluminum Tarot. Thanks so much for joining today. We will be doing a What's Your Love Language reading for Aries now, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up and go ahead and get this one out. So we have three for today. Just finished reading for, who was it? Virgo and Libra. So now we're going to move on to Aries and see what's going on with them and what's in store for their love life, and basically peer into how they actually love. What's your love language? What kind of things you do? What kind of people you attract when it comes to your love life? And so we'll just give about 15 minutes reading into this and keep it kind of light and simple. Anyways, thanks for joining. If you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell, so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. Additionally, if you would like a reading that is in tune with your specific energies, feel free to reach out to me at the information provided in the description box below. That's going to be it. Aries, going to keep it nice and easy for you. Aries, can you please, Spirit, can you please show me Aries' love language? Can you please show me Aries' love language, Spirit? Can you please show me Aries' love language? How does Aries love? How does Aries love? Two more. What is Aries' love life like? One more shuffle for good luck. All right. See here. What is Aries like in love? Okay. Page of Cups. How do they? What kind of people do they attract in love? All right. How does Aries' love life start? How does the relationship start normally? Clarify that. Strength in the verse. So, not mistaken, Virgo just got that as well. No, it was Libra as well. All right, that was a lot of cards. Let's get that back in there. All right. How's the relationship progress? Well, okay. Says a lot. How does the relationship normally end? Wow. Okay. A lot going on here. So Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Let's take a look at what's going on with you. Now we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. This is typically someone who is a bit sneaky, deceptive, strategic sometimes in the way that they deal with people, but normally in a love relationship, we say there's just kind of typically a bastardo, or bastarda, depending on your gender. Um, Someone that normally does things behind someone's back, never really upfront, normally likes to sneak off. So this person has Five of Swords in their hands, meaning that they have control of winning at all costs, even if it's in an underhanded way, leaving the Two of Swords behind for the enemy encampment. And that typically denotes that it leaves them at an impasse, which is what the Two of Swords normally discusses. So that said, the way we see you in relationships is that you are typically the Page of Cups. You're a flirty, kind of light-hearted person, and you normally like to just approach love with wearing your heart on the sleeve. You typically are very fair when it comes to the way you approach love as well. With the justice, you're sometimes even more orientated towards marriage or legal arrangements. That could even be partnership. And so this is the way you kind of approach love. Very simple, very easygoing approach. However, the people that you are attracting in your love life are not so. So you have the Temperance in the reverse and the Knight of Swords upright. These people, the type of the type of person or the type of people that you attract tend to be a little bit unhinged. Normally, they have some kind of imbalance, whether that's mental or emotional, or even just the way they do things is a bit sloppy and slipshod. Additionally, you have the Knight of Swords with that person, which means that they're a bit rash and impulsive as well. Normally, we would equate that with the Aries themselves, but that's always the stereotype when it comes to that. Aries typically just kind of do things the way they need to be done and quickly. So that way there's no, you know, messing about. But, you know, because you seem to be a bit more balanced, you may have either Libra in your chart or you may deal with Libras. Um, the thing is that you may be fair and balanced, but you typically attract people who are not. And there could be some kind of parent-child relationship with that. I don't know why I'm getting that, but what do I always say? I don't know why I'm getting that. The universe is telling me that you have a parent-child relationship with the people that you typically attract in your life. And moving into the relationship, the way it starts is normally um, it could be one where that either you or the other person has multiple options. And I don't know, the way I'm getting this is that you have the Two of Pentacles and then you have the Strength reverse. It's almost like someone who's doing way too much and you're just kind of there. Yeah, and then the Six of Cups in the reverse. Typically, the relationship starts off as kind of a bit of a mess. Um, I don't know why I'm getting the expression here, pardon my French, but Captain Save-A-Ho. And if this is your person, or this is you specifically, if you are out there trying to save random, promiscuous a lot out there, then you should probably reserve your energy for stuff that's a little bit more productive. You may find someone's kind of like taking in a stray cat. You don't know what kind of diseases they got. They could have lungworm, they could have FIV, they could have all sorts of weird stuff that they, bring into the relationship. And I'm speaking on a metaphorical sense. We're not going to joke about people who've actually got any kind of STIs, no. But metaphorically speaking, you bring in strays who typically have a lot of issues when they enter the relationship. Normally, they're stuck up, they're stuck on an ex, they're hung up, they're emotionally draining, they're usually juggling you with someone else, and you feel like you can turn them into a project, which is what I'm getting. So maybe it's not something that's within your capabilities to do, and maybe you don't want to use these types of people as a way of validating your own self-worth, which is what the universe is telling me now. Um, Typically, people who do the Captain Save-A-Ho routine with people have some own, their own personal issues and internal um, issues with self-worth, because what they're trying to do is validate um, their emotions through the actions they give to other people that they feel can help improve or better the lives of others. So, say, for example, you get with a cheater, you say, oh, well, I can make them commit and settle down. That's really not the way to do it. You get with an abuser and you're just like, I can change them. It's going to be okay. The I can Tina Turner story. That's not really what you want to do either. Because what we see here is as the relationship progresses, you go into the Chariot reverse and the World. We want to cover up the nudies right here. Probably going to get flagged for that anyway on YouTube, because YouTube hates nudies, but they love talking about random nonsense. As the relationship progresses, it becomes very stagnant. And then it's almost like the universe has to bring this to a close. Is I see two cards here. You have three major arcana as to how the relationship progresses. You have an additional major arcana as how it starts, strength in reverse. Chariot in the world, it's kind of like the universe just kind of shuts the door on this. It's like, nope, we're done, finished. We're not going to allow you to play with fire right now. And then the way the relationship normally ends, it can sometimes end in third party, where you end up finding out that the person's cheating on you, or they're bringing their family into it, or they're creating headaches through, additional people that are involved in it. They may even turn to substances. They may, drink themselves silly to kind of numb themselves from the pain. Because the problem is that when you try to do Captain Save a Ho, I'm going to keep using that expression because it fits quite well. When you try to save a ho, and essentially you do this with the intention of quote unquote improving their lives, what it does is it makes that person double down on the toxic nonsense that they bring. If this person is unhinged with the temperance reversed and the Knight of Swords upright, what they're going to do is become even more unhinged, or that hinge will just break and the door falls down. Um, and that's essentially what you're doing. You're kind of trying to repair something that doesn't have an instruction manual, let alone the capability of being repaired. So if you try to deal with a person who is, say, for example, on drugs, you deal with a drug addict, and you were to take that drug addict into your home and say, okay, well, here's a bed now, and we're going to make this all right. I can save you. I can save you. And what really happens is that you end up inviting someone who's stripped all the copper wire out of your house. They have stolen all of your valuables. They have probably, you know, done some Amber Heard-esque stuff on your bed. And God only knows what happens, what they've done to you if they don't, you know, shiv you first. I don't know. Whatever would happen. It's just like you invite the wrong people into your life by pretending that you can turn people into projects. So with that lovers reversed as well, it's like massive disconnect. There's just no connection between the two of you. Three of Cups in the reverse. It's almost like what I'm getting in my mind is a person that basically self-destructs. It's like trying to date bombs all the time. And I don't want to use that word on YouTube because that flagged me too. But it's like dating people who self-destruct. Like if you ever seen like the old Mission Impossible episodes, this message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, and then your partner is basically out smashing around and getting drunk and stealing your valuables and things that could have easily been avoided had you not decided to try to take in the stray and turning it into a DIY, So that's really all I'm getting from this. Aries, I hope this has been helpful. It's been entertaining to me, to say the least. And it's also a reminder to me of what not to do in my own personal relationships. Thank you so much. This has been Aluminum Tarot. If you like what you saw here, please give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. And additionally, if you would like a personal reading with me that is in tune with your specific energies and life path, please feel free to reach out to me at the information provided in the description box below. Website is pending. Thanks so much. And until next time, love and light.